Wanted to talk real quick about what a learning experience it's been the last couple of months doing this screening process with Mark Anguiano in our lessons. Screening process that was created by Terry Rolls and Mike Adams that really lets you know how the player wants to move. And I wanted to do a video about how shallowing might be hurting you. So I've seen, since I started doing this, players that are all over the place. People that their body is telling them that they want to post on their front leg, that they want to work in the middle, that they want to rear post. I've seen players that their trail arm wants to work this way, like that. Some a little less, pretty neutral, and some like this. So there's a huge obsession these days with shallowing, and you can understand why. There's a lot of really limber golfers out on tour that work that way, and they hit it great. And if you go out and watch somebody like Joaquin Niemann hit the ball, you're going to want to shallow it because you're going to want to hit it like that guy. Problem is that not everybody moves that way. And like I said, I've kind of seen it all over the place. I thought maybe I was going to see one particular type of movement over and over and over again, but I mean, it's really all over the place. But this video is for those of you who your trail arm wants to work here or there, right? So like that, that's the extreme, right? Or like that. Now just think about it. If your trail arm wants to work this way, and we're looking at everything as either an opener or a closer, this is a closer, right? So to counter that, I've got to weaken my grip, right? And the face is pretty square. Now, the other thing is too, is if you've got that going on and you don't have much in regards to external rotation, this is another steepener, right? So if you can't get it past 90, right, that's going to be an additional steepener. Instead of fighting it and having our bodies do a whole bunch of nonsense that gets us all out of whack to get shallow, change your grip, change your setup. Now, this is not something new, you know. Think about Jack Nicklaus. The guy won more majors than anybody else ever. Right hand was on top of the club. Right elbow flew. You didn't see his stance really get open because that would get him super steep, right? Scotty Scheffler's been best ball striker on the planet for a couple of years. Right hand's a little bit more on top. Sets up a little, I don't know what his external rotation is, but you know, he's a little bit more on the square side or shut side. That's how he shallows the club, right? So, moral of the story is that you got to go and get screened, because who knows, you might be this person, right? But part of the reason why I wanted to focus on people that their trail arm works this way is because that's where mine wants to go. And then I've got little to no external rotation. So my body does not want to do this stuff. And that's why my ball striking's been a mess for a long time. So a little bit of a grip change. So I just got a super weak grip to counter all those steepeners and closers. And then I've got a little bit of a shut stance so that it can come in shallower and allow my right arm to fold the way that it wants to fold. So get yourself screened, because you have absolutely no idea where this wants to work. And if you're somebody who has been attempting to make moves where you're shallowing the club and it's really not working out for you, this might be the reason.